This is Web Analytics Lab 6. Gephi, Network Visualization and Network Statistics. So in this lab, you will be provided with 3 files. One Word file with Gephi tutorial, and one CSV for edge table, one CSV file for null table. So in the Word document, you are going to download Gephi to your Windows or Mac. And so it's quite easy for you to download, like the process is quite smooth. And afterwards, you're going to open it up. So I will do it step by step with you. I'm opening up Gephi. And after we see the welcome tab, we can go to new project, and we have see workplace 1, and we have overview, we have data laboratory. So in the data laboratory, we start with nodes. You always start with nodes, even in your homework. So that's a cue for you. So import data sheets. We go to the folder, Lab 6 folder, and start with nodes. So you're confirmed. So it's a CSV, so it's comma. After you see this, you confirm that it's comma delimited, and also you import as not table, UTF-8. That's a standard way of encoding the data set. And then I hit next. You don't need to change things in this part, so you click finish. And something important to change is over here, we need to just click undirected, since we want undirected graph to be shown. Also, I want to append to the existing workplace because I already opened up workplace 1. I don't want to create a new one for this data set. So I can OK. Right now I can see labels and IDs, and maybe you can see nodes over here. So we can see nodes, but we still cannot see edges. And we're going to import how the edges are connected. So we go to edges. This is empty. We're going to import spreadsheet and click edge table. Open it. Again, this is comma edge table UTF-8. Sometimes this separator, it's because it's auto detected. Sometimes it will detect a space. Maybe if that's a word, it detects space. You need to change back to comma, and you can do the preview to make sure that this is the correct way to read the data. So CSV data could be a little bit different, like from each other. So we don't need to worry about time representation, but here we have a new column called weight. We need to confirm that this is a double. So we have float, we have integer, but double means that accept 2 types, both types as float or integer. So this is the safer option for you. You click double, and this one you need to undirected. After you choose undirected, you append the dataset to existing workplace. And then that's what we see. So we have source, we have target, and we have ID. And the source and target ID are what's showing up over here. So we have ID as not, and they have labels. already defined and we know how to connect them. So let's see. We can go to the overview panel. So we can see that we have edges to connect them. And I'm just getting do a zoom in, and I need this part for now. So we need to change the layout. So our recommended layout in our tutorial is the even-who proportional. So there's some there is a explanation in our tutorial, the writing tutorial, the word writing tutorial. So you can take a look at it. How can we understand the layout changing? So we click run. So it changed the layout by how it connected. And we zoom in. And then what we need to do is we need to show the text. So we have a T over here, show not labels. And right now it looks a bit messy because the label are black and also the whole graphs are the same color. What we need to do is we change the color for nodes and edges. So there are two ways. You see I'm clicking nodes, they have size, this is size, they have size as option, but edges, they don't have size as option. And we can change as unique or the ranking ones. So unique is a way that I change the color maybe just for everything, right? I change the size for everything. But ranking one, you can change it by you specifying which part you want to change, by what categories, by what. As we can see that we have a weight in the edges. So each edge has a weight. So we are able to change how important it is in the edge part. So we're able to show the weight, but other than that, we have nothing else to set as a parameter, right? So first we do the edges, ranking, weight. And this color, let's see if this color works. As we can see there, it works, but there's some problem with it, right? There are certain lines that are too light. It's hard to see. So click here, spline, change. So it makes little difference when it's too small or too big. Like when it's small, it could be like when the difference is small, it could be a larger difference, but when it's too big, we don't see the difference. So that's how we make the difference like more easier to see. So here, apply. So we can see most of the lines getting darker and we are able to see it. And we can change the color to maybe to a little bit blue-ish. So still, right? It's a little bit better, but still the dot also is not helping us. So we can change the nodes. We can do the ranking, but let me see the nodes. We do have a degree. No, we don't have it right now. So for the nodes, we can change it to, let's see the degree part, and maybe change the color into green. And we do a SP line to make it more easier to see the difference. Let's see. So dark green, light green. And the words are messy, and we're going to change to a smaller size of the text. And we want to change the ranking. Let's change the ranking too. So I want to change the size of each individual nodes. Right now, I click nodes, click the size, click the ranking, and I want it to be 10 to 30. So let's apply it. So we can see that which one has a higher degree to connect with it. So let's continue to go through the statistics. So statistics over here, sometimes after you click it, but you cannot find it, you should go to the tools. I think it's over here. So window to open this up. So maybe you can click here and you can clear here statistics. If you see the view like me, you click here. So in our lab, we are going to have certain stat we want. First one is page rank. Each time we click OK, it will calculate page rank for you. So I'm going to show you where this data stays. So also average degree, average weighted degree, and I think just a last one, a network diameter. So over here, undirected. So we don't need to change anything. We just let it run and we close it. So after we close it, just something changed that if you can see over here, we have a lot of other options like page rank, like betweenness centrality, closeness centrality degree. So what we can do is we go back. We can see that for the node table, for each node, we can see that there are certain parameters we have for each node: weighted degree, centrality, closeness centrality. So all of these could be visualized in your network visualization. So what I'm going to show you, so these, you can download these, and also you can read how important each one is, how it's calculated, or you just simply use this tool to calculate all of these information for you. And I'm going to show you the nodes, right? We use degree to define the size of the nodes. And we can change it to, let's change it to betweenness centrality or page rank. Let's do page rank. It's not changing a lot. We can do page rank. We can do betweenness centrality, so it's changing the size of each one. Page rank. Also, we can change the color, right? We can change the color to page rank or all other parameters you want to see. And also, there's one other feature that I want to show you is that you can go to the data library over here, and you can sort the degree, sort the weighted degree, and to see which person have the highest closest centrality, weighted degree, betweenness centrality, and so on. So that's all for this lab. Thank you for watching.